So here we are. We're at Dustin's because our set is a mess because we're taking things away. No, we're
Why?
not. We're not. No, no, no. Actually, figured you know what? A place where we can actually relax and sit back. So, Regan, I guess the big question is, why did you decide to phase out?
Zawana Oriwage.
Yes.
The past, maybe 2 years since my son was born, the level of work involved in putting a show like this to air is tremendous. Before I had children, I was able to work 60, 80 hours a week to run the company, and it was really what I was passionate about. Well, once I had my son, things slowly started to change for me. I didn't feel as committed to working so many long hours and missing out on the opportunity to spend time with my son.
Right.
And then my daughter came along, and it was like everything's doubled now. I'm at a different place in my life where I don't feel as connected to covering news as I once did. 8 years is a long time to have a show on air.
Sure. Yeah.
And, now it's like, okay, so I did it. I've been there, I did that, and I said I would do it, and now it's time to move on to do some of the projects that I really wanted to work on. But first and foremost, it's really the dedication to my kids.
I remember talking and saying, when are you going to take a break? And you're like, don't have time. But I'm glad that you're taking the time now.
Yeah.
It's an important time to take, take some stock into.
It is. And you're right. When Ashton was born, I was back at work the next week, and I worked from home. And I'm lucky because I've always had a very supportive husband to pick up the reins. But for me, it's more or less like, okay, I've waited 33 years to have my children.
Right.
Ashton was born when I was 33, and Gracie was born when I was 35.
Right.
So I don't want to be the mother that's always working.
Right.
I just choose this. There's no other reason to take Zawana Oriwage off air than my commitment to my family.
Zawana Oriwage is going to bed. But there's other projects that you're still continuing, and maybe even some other future projects that you may be putting out there.
Yeah, I want to make that clear is that, we're only phasing out the local news portion of the programming. Now, this is going to give us the opportunity to kind of start working on the programming that we really wanted to see over the years, that the community wanted. And there are a lot of things in the works that I just don't want to talk about right now, because really my main focus is not to let go of the news program and then start all these new projects. No, I'm actually telling people I'm taking a break.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be on air. Other people are going to be on air. And now it's all about delegation at this time. And I hope that people can understand that I'm not making this decision because I don't care about the community. It's just that, I'm making it because I care about my family, which is part of this community.
Well, that's it.
I hope people can understand and respect that.
It's your family, once in a lifetime thing with your gang.
Yeah.
Who do you think should take over?
I think that somebody else, if they really want to and they're really sincere and they have the right passion, should try and do something similar. That's independent, though. Journalism itself is a profession, so. It's something that if you're going to do it, you got to be serious about it, and you have to also give the community that. They deserve to have sound journalism and ethics in the community, and at least, do it with those standards. People have questioned us over the years too, and rightfully so. You should always question media. Just because a media is saying something doesn't necessarily mean that it's accurate or true, or Things need to be questioned.
Right.
And we're no different here in Kahnawake.
Exactly. There's also maybe another avenue that you're also looking at as well, is maybe putting it on the market.
Okay.
Loud Spirit Productions.
Actually, I would not sell Loud Spirit Productions. See, this is a big difference. Loud Spirit Productions created Mohawk TV. So really, Mohawk TV, Loud Spirit Productions is Mohawk TV's parent company.
Okay.
Because we do television and we do video.
Right.
You know what I mean? We have two services that we offer, and then we do all of the local programming on Channel 4. If people want to air with us, they come and see us.
Right.
So people have asked me, would I consider selling Mohawk TV? And it's not something that I would do lightly. It's right now I haven't said yes, it's for sale.
Okay.
It's not my intent to sell it because I guess I fear someone taking over the legacy of Mohawk TV and making it something that, it wasn't meant to be. But I would still own Loud Spirit Productions, which is all of the independent productions that we do for organizations and individuals. But if somebody wanted to, and they were sincere and they were passionate and they had the right reasons that they wanted to do it, then I would consider selling it for sure.
Well, we'll definitely wrap it up here. I just
Okay.
wanted to say, is there anything that, while we're sitting here, we're not in the studio, is there anything that you want to say to the community? Or
I would just like to say that we're going to actually be on air for another month before we have our final episode, which will be a tribute and dedication to the last almost 8 years.
Right.
The company will be 8 years old in June, so Zawana Aoriwa would be 8 years old. I think in January we had started the original show with Jean and Chrissy.
That's right.
It's been a great run, and stay tuned for the next few episodes, and that's all I'll say for now.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
Have more of a goodbye.
Yeah, like a goodbye
In your
show.
mind.
Guaranteed you'll see me go in a ditch.
I love that show.
There you go. Reporting for Zawana.
Well, back to us in studio.
Oh, yeah, do we just do that? Yeah,
Yeah.
just back to you.
So it's a big decision.
Yes.
And now the last official episode of Zawana will take place at the end of April.
The end of April. So we actually have 3 and then our final show. And it's going to be a good one. We're planning a few things. And the one thing that we want people to understand is that it's just one program, but it's the biggest program that Mohawk TV has ever, not ever produced, but it takes the most resources and a lot of my time. So that was,
Yeah.
I just want people to know that we love them and thanks for staying with us. But we still have some time to go. But we just want to put it out there that they can expect that it'll be there and then it'll be done.
Looking forward to the, some of the other programming ideas that, may come about as a result of, having a little bit more freer time.
Yes.
So it's going to be cool. It's going to be
Yes,
different.
I'm looking forward to it too because I kind of wanted to get into other stuff and now I'm going to have a chance, but it's not going to be right away because I do want to take time with my kids and that's one thing I'm really looking forward to.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, want to mention over at Dustin's, cornbread and steak on Sundays. It's always delicious. So want to go check it out.
Yes, they have the best cornbread and steak on a Sunday. I always get mine there. And always the best breakfast and lunch at Dustin's. And
Always packed.
Yeah, always packed, but they have excellent food. And I just want to thank them too for allowing us to use their facility to tape our interview.
I appreciate that for sure. Well, it's a long weekend as the community celebrates Easter. The rest of us, we're going to be a part of the Easter celebration with our families. So we're saying the same to you. Enjoy your family during the Easter holidays, and we'll see you real soon right here on Zawana Aoriwa. Have yourself a great 2 weeks.
Okay.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep.
And thanks for staying with us. And once again, we'd like to thank the people who worked on the production. And again, like I said, we'll see you again real soon.
Real soon.
Anna.
Anna.
Aniwahi.
This program has been brought to you in part by OCR and Shell Gas Bars.